As we enter the new year 2025, there are some bad spending habits that we must stop. Here are 10 of them. The first one is impulsive buying. If you are easily persuaded to buy things at the spot, especially things that you don't necessarily need, that is what is called impulsive buying. When you buy things at the spot, at the moment, you just see it, you like it, and you don't have enough time to think if you necessarily need that item. You purchase it. It might come at a very cheap price, but then it is still affecting your savings and whatever is left of your money. The second spending habit to avoid is buy now, pay later. When you buy things to pay later, it might come at a cheap price, but then you may be accumulating debt. So, the buy now, pay later habit is a very terrible habit to have because you might purchase something and when you intend to pay, you might not have the money. Therefore, you are incurring debt to yourself. The third spending habit to avoid in 2025 is subscriptions and auto renewals, especially subscriptions that you may not be using. You do not have to continue paying for those things. Now, it is easy to forget some subscriptions because you might link your card, your ATM card, to a particular platform and you completely forget. And every month they keep taking money from that card. So make sure that whenever you make a subscription and you're not using it, make sure to cancel that subscription. And if possible, remove auto renewals, especially for platforms that you are not using. Do not use the auto renewal option unless you are necessarily using that particular platform and it is important to you. Number four is overusing the credit card. Now, if you use credit card and you rely on it for everyday purchase, you might be incurring debt, especially if it is regular, something you use regularly. Try to curtail the way you use your credit cards. Number five is living above your means. If you're on social media, you see what is going on and you are easily influenced into trying to live the kind of life that you're not able to afford. You are hurting your money, you're hurting your pocket because you obviously cannot afford that lifestyle. But then by the time you're living above your means, you are earning a salary of 500K and you're going for a vacation that costs more than your salary or half of your salary, you're hurting yourself. 500K per month and you're going for a vacation of 300K in that month. How much saving and how much bill do you intend to pay? Unless you're not paying your own bills and unless you don't have intention to save money or invest your money. So, do not live above your means. Do not buy things that you cannot afford. And do not purchase a lifestyle that you cannot maintain. Number six is not having a grocery or meal plan. Now, sometimes when you just carry yourself and enter the market, you might not have a list. That is not encourageable. In 2025, if you're going to purchase anything at the grocery store or at the market, I advise that you have a list of the things that you're going to buy. And the list you make at home is going to be the necessary things. Now, if you have a list and you go to the market, you would see that once you get to the market, you would have other things that come to your mind and you just want to buy them. But since you have a list, I believe that it will help you to manage whatever money you have. And by the time you do not have a grocery plan or a meal plan, you are bound to enter the market and buy more than what you need to buy. Number seven on the list is buying latest gadgets. Now you notice that whenever a new gadget comes out, after a couple of months, the price will go down. Why not wait until then? There are some people that are so obsessed with getting the newest or the latest gadgets to do whatever or to claim that they have the money to do it. But then you are not those people. If you are trying to save money and trying to have money to invest into other sources of income, I would advise that you take a chill pill and wait until you can afford it. If you cannot afford it, even when the price goes down, just know that you cannot afford it and focus on more important things. If the phone you're using is still good and it can do the things that you want. Why do you need to get the latest model of that phone, especially when you cannot afford it? You would need to save and save and save and get money from your savings to get it. It doesn't make any sense. Now, another one on the list is eating out frequently. If you're the type of person that is always ordering food, you order coffee, you order everything you eat, you're not helping yourself. Cooking your own meals are less expensive, so it is advisable if you are trying to save good money in 2025. It is advisable that you cook your own meals unless it is necessary for you to order a meal. Probably you are outside your home and you need a quick meal. But in case you are at home, I would advise that you cook your own meals. Another one on the list is ignoring sales and discounts. There are some people that will never buy stuff on a Black Friday. They will never buy stuff on end of the year sales. They will never buy stuff on those days because they believe they have the money to purchase it. Now, if you're trying to save money in 2025, I would advise that you take those opportunities serious. Whenever there is a discount sale or end of the year sale, Easter sale, whatever sales they have, try to get your stuff around that time to help you save money. No matter how much they discount, no matter how many percentages they discount, I believe that it helps you to save money instead of buying it in the full price. The last on the list is ignoring small fees and charges. If you're going to purchase something that has extra charges and you do not bargain, you never bargain. There are some people that never bargain, charges for extra load and stuff like that. Try as much as possible to avoid those extra costs. Whatever purchase you can make at the same time, why not gather everything and make that purchase at the same time instead of paying small fees? By the time you're paying those small fees and charges and you think that they are nothing, you would realize that adding them all together in 1 month is giving you a good amount of money. So try as much as possible to avoid extra charges, extra fees, all those delivery fees and stuff like that. Try and learn how to make bargains, and even if you have the money, some people don't necessarily need to bargain for anything because they have the money. But now that you do not have it in 2025, learn how to bargain and avoid extra charges. So in 2025, let us avoid these habits that I've mentioned to help us be more financially responsible. I'll see you in my next video. Have a lovely day.